We'll do our little breathing and activation. So we'll get those feet in the ground, maybe wiggle your toes, find your feet really imprinting in, soften the knees, stand up nice and tall. We'll take 3 deep breaths. So hands on the bottom ribs, seal your mouth, and let the breath come in through your nose. Take it in slow, light, and deep, allowing your ribs to expand. And exhaling also nice and slow as it comes out, trying to get that exhale to be nice and passive. It's a relaxed exhale. And again, so it's a little work to inhale, right? Just really soft as you bring it in. And then on the exhale, it's really passive. It's just a relaxed exhale. Maybe you feel your shoulders melt a little bit, your knees soften. And one more time, inhaling in. Ribs expanding, exhaling, and relaxing. All right, arms out in front, keep that breath going. Let's pat the belly, wake ourselves up here. Just get everything moving. And then let's go ahead and rub the belly. And then we're gonna bend our knees, let those hands slide up, shoulders shrug up, and we drop it down. So rapid succession, just getting that energy moving through the body. It's low impact. Just get that nice soft bounce going. Good, let's shake it out. And then left arm out, start to pat the chest. We're gonna bring it down to the hands. And we're gonna be working into the hands and arms and upper neck and shoulder area today. So just give it a little extra pat to warm it up. Take the left hand up or thumb side up. And we'll bring it back. And we'll take it underneath to the pinky line. And we'll come down the side of the body and across the chest, and right arm goes out. And coming down to the palms. And top of the hand, up to the neck and the shoulder. Thumb goes up, coming down to the thumb line. Bringing it back. And underneath to the pinky line. And taking it down the side of the body and across the chest. And we're gonna rub the chest. Soft breath in and out of the nose. Rub your solar plexus, or you can think about the area where your ribs open, and then the belly. And then a little lean forward, pat the sacrum. Bring it out into the glutes. Bring it down the back line of the body. And then up the inside, up the inner thighs. And then take it down the outside. And up the inside. And then we'll go down the front. And up the inside. Turn your ribs to the left. Right, left, right. Rub your belly. All right, hands go on hips. We'll go a little bit wider with our stance. We're gonna go big circles. Just get those legs worked out. We'll do a couple extra circles today since I'm gonna focus a little more in the upper body for the second half. All right, let's go the other way. Working all the way around. Try to just make it as fluid as you can. You might come to a spot where it feels a little strained. You might need to go a little smaller range of motion if it's too aggressive. All good. All right, let's close our fists and then open them wide. And then let's send those arms up. Take a big stretch. We're gonna go flat back. So tailbone goes back, head goes forward, and we reach, 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 and then come all the way down. Bend your knees. Let your head hang for a second. Let gravity kind of pull you down. And then let's gently roll it up. So belly in, start to round your spine as you curl it up. Vertebrae by vertebrae, stack the head. 2 more times, up and reach, and down, and bend the knees, and roll it up. And last one, big stretch, send it out, come on down, bend the knees, and roll it up. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna work on some rotations first. So just think about rotating your arms up from the shoulder socket here. And just kind of move it in all directions. And then I want you to try to limit it to just the lower half of your arm, just your forearm. So you could move your whole arm or you could just move your forearm. So let's just kind of move them both, separating them and just kind of move it all around. And just mixing it up a little bit. Okay, working on that external rotation. So that idea that we're really rotating up to kind of open up the chest. Good, hold it there and go open together. So these are little waders. Now we're really holding that external rotation. And as we do this, we wanna make sure we're not letting like our ribs pop out. We wanna keep ourselves nice and stacked and then just move the arms in the sockets. Good. All right, let's take a little hand stretch. So I'm gonna have you send your left palm forward and you're gonna keep your left forefingers straight and you're gonna hold on to them with the right hand and really pull them back in space. Really reach through the palm, relax the shoulders, stretch the thumb, and then drop your elbow towards the ground if you can. That's gonna increase the stretch in the hand. So it's really important to stretch those hands. Sometimes a lot of tightness in the hands can lead up to the neck and the shoulders. So we're kind of starting at the hands and then we're gonna work our way up. Good, go ahead and let that go. And then we're gonna get that thumb. So give me a thumb like a joystick. And I want you to hold it pretty low. And then I just want you to move it around like it's a little joystick. Make sure you're going low though. You're not holding on to the top of the thumb. So you can get that stretch in the thumb. And just kind of move where it feels right and getting some stretching in there. Good, let's shake that out. We'll do the other side. So right hand goes out, straight fingers push through. Keep your wrist, elbow, and shoulder in alignment so you're not crossing your body. Drop shoulders and soften your elbow towards the ground if you can. Really reach through that thumb like someone's trying to pull it. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Nice, grab low on your thumb. Let's joystick that thumb around. Feel that stretch? Feel those tight spots there? It's not one you would think about doing, right? But it's gonna feel really good leading up into the arm. Good, all right, shake it out. Quick little forearm massage, okay? Take your thumb in and wrap your fingers around it so you're making a fist. And then you're gonna take your other hand, it's kind of like you're squeezing a tube, and you're just gonna start to rotate your wrist around. And you'll find those spots that are pretty tight. You're gonna go down and up the arm and move. So this is a pin and stretch technique. You're pinning the muscle and then you're trying to stretch it. So just do that up and down the forearm a couple of times. Moving that wrist all the way around. Good, shake it out. Do the other side. So thumb in, really trap it in there. And then start to move, pin, and stretch. And you can take all the time you need. You can move it in different directions. And if there's a spot you're like, I need to be there a little bit longer today, feel free to do that. Good. All right, go ahead and shake that out. Nice, now I want you to take, we're gonna go up against the wall or your door space. Stay a little bit away, but your low back and the back of your ribs are up against the wall, and that's important. The back of your head is also against the wall. So you just don't wanna feel like you're popping the ribs off the wall. And then from here, my feet are a little bit away. From here, keeping your ribs down, let's take our arms out to the side. You can start with the back of your palms down, and then we're just gonna make little angels up and down, whatever range of motion that is for you here. Good, while the back of your ribs stay down. That's the hard part, right? Good, so just find that range of motion. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna take our thumbs down, rotating our palms up. Again, we're working that external rotation, and then we'll do it again in that external rotation. And just finding that range of motion. Nice. Good, all right. And then from here, we're gonna take a thoracic stretch. So we're gonna place our nice open hands on the wall. about shoulder distance apart, and they can go up a little bit. And then we're gonna step back, and I'm gonna do it from the side here to show you here. So palms are really imprinting. Step back gently. Tailbone goes beyond the heels. Keeping my elbows wrapped in towards each other, I'm going to allow my whole spine to come towards the ground. Keep your ribs hugged up, because if you let your ribs fall, you're gonna get some tension in your low back. So I want you to keep your ribs hugged up and try to find that stretch under the armpits here. Good, gently push the wall away. Enjoy that stretch. And breathe under those armpits. Good, take one more soft breath here. Come on up, and then we're gonna finish with the strap. So go ahead and grab that strap. And we're gonna take it with our palms facing up to begin. So hold it about shoulder distance apart. Palms are out about shoulder height. And I want you to pull the strap apart. So I want you to do it with all your might. Really give it a nice pull, like you're gonna try to break it in half. At the same time you're pulling apart, take your elbows and wrap them towards each other. So there's a softness in the elbows. We're gonna try to keep that head nice and stacked. So tuck your chin in like a drawer. Wrap your elbows in. You should feel a nice stretch across the upper back. And then if it feels nice, go ahead and drop your head and just let that head roll and stretch in the neck. Keep pulling on the bands. The more you pull it apart and wrap your elbows in, the more stretch you're gonna get. Good, bring it back to center. Go ahead and stack the head up and we'll take it down. Good. Same exact thing, but we're gonna go palms facing down now. So try to keep your wrists as straight as possible. Try not to let them bend. They kind of want to move to the side here. So arms out in front. Relax your shoulders. Pull the band. Soften your elbows and wrap your elbows towards each other. Same thing. Head can move around. Pull. Wrap your elbows towards each other. I actually start breaking a sweat on this one because I'm pulling so hard. And getting a deep stretch. Okay, one more breath here. Stack the head. Now keep your hands there, but open them wider. Keep pulling the band apart, and we're now gonna take the arms all the way up and a little bit behind us. And you might wanna open your arms up a little wider. Feel free to do that. Same thing here, really important, we're not letting the ribs move, right? We're not letting the ribs pop up. We're keeping the ribs down, and then we're getting real movement in the shoulders. And if you keep pulling the strap apart, you're gonna keep feeling a deeper stretch into the chest. Oh gosh, I love this one. Woo! All right, one more time here. And then let's bring it up overhead. And I'm gonna lift my ribs up and over to the right. Feet can step apart a little bit so you have a little more, a little more stability. Come back up and we'll go up and over to the left. Lead up and over with your elbow. Good, side to side. Ooh. And up and over. Awesome. Come back down and we'll do one more here. So we're gonna take the strap behind us. Palms are gonna face towards your glutes, thumbs can be out, and we've got those same properties going on here. We're gonna slide the shoulders down, we're gonna draw them together, we're gonna pull the band apart, but also wrap our elbows towards each other. So we're getting a nice stretch here. You can stay here, you can move back and forth a few times, or for a deeper stretch, we're gonna use gravity. So we're gonna hold it. Remember that the shoulders are staying away from the ears. Bend your knees a whole bunch and take it overhead. Now, keep your head dripping to the ground and pull your shoulder blades up to the sky. So you're still keeping a big space, right? We're not dropping in, we're keeping the biggest space we can. And then, just do what feels good here. Experiment a little bit, move around, stretch it out. Soften that breath in and out of the nose. And then allow the arms to come down, and let's slowly roll ourselves up, stacking our body up, and draw that chin in. Stay nice and tall, and that is it.